Real talk, real quick. That always works. But I don't hear anything. And it's funny because this is the first time Mutter is being quiet while I'm trying to live stream. Real talk, real quick. That always works. Yeah. Okay. I can hear myself. I'm gonna stop that. Okay. Let me get back on track. Let me put this back up. Sweet. We gonna start one more again. All right. Thanks for bearing with me. Okay, so we're in March. This is our Talk Virtual lineup. And of course, there's 5 Tuesdays in March, but I can't tell you if I'm going to go live on that 5th Tuesday because the day before is our anniversary, and we actually lose days because there's less lines. And you gotta love a restaurant without the lines. Okay, so let me start us off with this description. Most SaaS webinars don't fail because of attendance. They fail because there's no pipeline system behind them. In week 1, this right here, from webinars to pipeline, the SaaS Event Revenue Framework, we're breaking down the real reasons virtual events fall short and why events that are well attended rarely translate into measurable revenue. If your team is generating registration but not qualified opportunities, the session will uncover where the breakdown is happening. Inside the strategic briefing, you'll learn why attendance metrics don't equal revenue. I know it can totally hurt your feelings, but yeah, that ain't always where money is. Okay. The 3 most common pipeline leaks in SaaS event programs, where the conversion gap actually occurs, hint, is used for the event. Yes, true. How misalignment between marketing and sales sabotages events return on investment. The difference between broadcast and a revenue system. If you didn't know, this is broadcast right here. This isn't about improving slides or boosting engagement tactics. It's about diagnosing structural gaps, preventing your webinars from contributing to pipeline growth. If you are a SaaS marketing or revenue leader looking to turn virtual events into measurable business outcomes, this session sets the foundation, because when webinars don't generate pipeline, it's not an event problem. It's a systems problem. Okay, our talking points for tonight. Attendance don't equal revenue. The event-only mindset, and that one kind of irks at me, where the funnel actually breaks down. And that's where I feel like I can be helpful. Okay, here we go. Here we go now. Hey, here we go. Here we go now. Yeah. Okay, getting right into it. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. You know what? I am at the very end. So let me push the button one more time. So I can get to the very top. Okay, now I can share. Everything's getting out of place. Okay. One more again. So I know how many of you are hosting events this year, because inquiring minds want to know. So yeah, I've been hosting live streams. Live streams are not an event. Yes, it is okay to ask for names and email addresses while live streaming, but those are not events. So I do want to know if you are considering hosting an event this year. Okay. Why SaaS webinars don't generate pipeline. That's exactly what I want to be. All right, let me take this down. She'll need that up there the whole time. Okay. From webinars to pipeline, the SaaS Event Revenue Framework, a strategic briefing for revenue leaders. So if you're in revenue, if you're into making money, yeah, we want to know. Okay, most SaaS webinars don't fail because of attendance. They fail because there's no pipeline system behind them. So if you have registrations but no qualified opportunities, the breakdown is structural. Like if you're into fishing, where are the fish? Are they in the ocean? Are they in the rivers? Are they in the lake? Where are those good fishing spots? Do you have the bait that the fish want? So yeah. So the reference is, do you know who your target audience is? Do you know where your targeted audience hangs out? Do you know what their pain points are? At least 3 to 5 pain points. Do you have a solution for those pain points? Yeah, so that was my fish reference. Registration, attendance, engagement. It does not equal revenue. They can help you feel a little good, but that's about it. Just because people show up, just because people engage, don't mean they want to give you some money. I know that can hurt your feelings sometimes, but yeah, sometimes it be like that. Attendance is a vanity metric. If the event ends and nothing happens, you haven't generated value. Have you done anything that make people say, hey, I got a credit card, I got a debit card. How can I cash app you, Zelle you? How can I give you money through PayPal? If people ain't saying that to you, yeah, they ain't feeling it. Okay, diagnosing the structural gap, not an event problem. Slide designs, as a graphic designer, that kind of hurt my feelings, but I ain't jumping on something just because somebody designed a slide well, even though I will make fun of them. Speaker charisma. Oh, I gotta go over this. Slide design. I've been told, treat it like a billboard, 7 words or less. You can have over 1,000 slides with 1 word if you want it to, as long as they don't see your list of slides in a corner and waiting to get to the end. Okay. But I do love a good design. Speaker charisma. I do think this is important because if it's boring, I will leave. And if it's virtual, I don't feel bad about it. But also with speaker charisma, if I see that the organizer has told me that you're going to be speaking on their stage and they're telling me about your topic, you even probably have a video promoting your talk. And when I get hyped up to see you talk about that talk and you don't talk about it, you suck. Yeah, I just felt like the organizer and you did not keep your word. And I hate that. Okay, engagement polls. Where are you using engagement polls? Did you ask people if they wanted to attend this event? If the topics were interesting? Did you have polls during the engagement? I can't say that. Did you have polls during the event? That's what I'm trying to say. Did it make sense to have polls during the event? Was it part of the interaction? Was the polls a game? If the polls are just taking up my time, if you ain't using something like Crowd Party, it doesn't really feel like fun. It feels kind of boring. Yes, it does. But you know what? That is not the event problem. A system problem. Yeah, that's what we're actually here to talk about. Pipeline mechanics, sales handoff, and conversion system. So, pipeline mechanics. You got to have your before, during, and after. And hopefully you're going to have that automated, especially using a scheduler. Schedulers are so important. Have you announced that you're having this event? Do you have at least 3 posts a day scheduled to go out before that event? Have you scheduled email reminders, SMS text reminders? Have I already said social media reminders? I probably did. Put that on the schedule so it can go out. You ain't got to worry about that, because if you got to think about it, you most likely ain't going to do it because you got other things to do. You probably got kids and a husband to take care of. You got other things to do. So automate as much as you can. Sales handoff. Do you have your event hooked up to a payment system? Is it hooked up to Stripe, PayPal, Zelle, any of those things? Are you using something like, what is it called? A Thrive Card, Book Like a Boss even? Because if you got more than maybe 5 people, it's going to get tiring real quick, even though people are willing to give you money. But if you take your own sweet time with it, you might just cancel that. Okay, conversion system. Did you tell people what you're selling during the event? Like right now, do you know that I'm talking about revenue for SaaS companies because I have an audit for events? If not, I totally have an audit for events, and that's part of my conversion system. I'm not waiting to the last minute to tell you because you're going to be like, what? Okay, when webinars don't generate pipeline, fix the system, not the slides. Yeah, because there's a before, during, and after. Okay, what are you actually running the broadcast? Ends when the Zoom closes. Or you could be using something else. But yeah, like right now, we're live. I am broadcasting to 8 social platforms. Why? Because I can. And the metrics, the applause. People might be watching. People might be giving me those clapping hands in LinkedIn. But yeah, it's just a broadcast. A live stream is not an event. Yes, you can ask for an email, names and emails for it. But yeah, it's not an event. You're going to catch me here live on Tuesdays at 6. And if I mess up, I'm going to keep doing it until I get it right, because I told you I'm going to be here on Tuesdays and I got to keep my word. Okay, the shift is the revenue system. Converts attention into qualified opportunities. So, telling you what I do, audits for events, and hopefully you're going to give me an opportunity to work with you, and I'm going to give you an opportunity to find out what's going on with your events. The metric is the pipeline. I'm going to show you about the before, during, and after. Okay, where the funnel actually breaks. Pre-event leaks, qualification failures. Did you have a poll? Did you use the right hashtags to attract people to that poll? Like, I want to talk to SaaS companies. You got to ask me if I went to LinkedIn and put up a poll for SaaS founders, if I put out a poll for developers or SaaS marketers or go-to-market people. Let's see. So if you go to LinkedIn, in the search bar, you type in whatever your niche is, SaaS, and then you go down and you click on First Connections, and it's going to tell you all the SaaS people or whoever who's in your niche market is. It's going to tell you that you're connected to them. You have a first degree connection with them, and you can reach out to them. Like, hey, I'm considering hosting this event on this topic. Is this something a SaaS founder would be interested in? And I'm asking you because you're a SaaS founder. Okay, an event leak, conversion failure. You got to tell people what's up. Like, hopefully, you know who your target audience is. You know where they hang out. You know what their pain points are. You have a solution that can help them. And you're going to tell people about that solution that can help them during the event. You ain't gonna wait for the last minute on this. People ain't got time for that. So hopefully you said it soon. You're gonna repeat saying it so they'll know. People ain't just gonna donate money to you. For why? Okay, 3. Post-event leak, a follow-up failure. It's gonna be more than here's the replay. So hopefully, and yes, you're gonna need a scheduler for this, for your emails. And yes, you're gonna at least have a sequence. Hopefully, at the most 5. I just like 5. But you're going to tell people, you're going to give them not just a replay, you're going to give them a recap. And it's not going to be just one long email about a recap. It's going to be several sections over those 5 days of quick tips. maybe something they could use. And why, if they need help, you're the solution for them. And you're going to tell them that over several days. It's going to be email. It's going to be in your social posts. Hopefully, if you got SMS, text messaging, it's going to be in that too. And no, everybody don't want that long drawn out stuff. But on some platforms, if that's where your target audience hangs out, then yeah, they might actually want that long form. But yeah, everybody don't read. Remember that. Some people like video. Some people like the audio files. But yeah, know how your audience likes to consume content. Then give it to them. Leaks 1 and 2, the missed moments. Number 1, no pre-event qualifications. Again, did you put out a quiz saying, talking to your target audience, offering them the solution? Of course, you know the answer is going to be your solution, hopefully. Okay, treating every registrant as equals create noise, not signals. You must qualify intent before the camera turns on. And the best way to do that, it's going to be a quiz. It's going to be a poll. Like I said, reaching out to your connections on LinkedIn, who just happens to be your target audience. Number 2, no in-event conversion. Failing to build specific conversion moments into the content flow. You cannot wait until the email follow-up to start selling. Yes. So my audit is 20 minutes. And all we do is go over the before, the during, and the after, and we find out what the leaks are. And if you want my help filling those leaks, patching those pipes, yeah, I'm going to charge for that. Because that's going to take way more than 20 minutes. Okay, leak 3, the post-event void. Marketing, event is over. Sales, no systems. Misalignment, sabotages, return on investment. Most of the revenue is made after the event, yet this is where the system stops. Yeah, so I've worked with people who just wanted the event, like just the event. Wanted to show up and speak, and that was it. They didn't care about the before, so they didn't promote. They didn't care about the after, so they didn't want any repurposing. They didn't want any distribution. They just wanted the event. They wanted to drive the car off the lot, not caring about what kind of gas it took, or if it took gas at all, not caring about how often they should get the oil changed, because they ain't got nothing to do with them driving that car off the lot. Yeah, I hate that. So, marketing, when the event is over, you got to do something. You got to have that follow-up sequence, and you got to have a sales system. You got to have something like your Thrive card set up. You got to have like a ticket system set up. You got to have what are you selling the replays? You got to have that already set up. Are you having the event on demand? It's got to be already set up. Because again, when you front load your work, dang, it makes it easy. Okay. The strategic reframe, the webinar, the midpoint. Your webinar isn't the goal. It is the midpoint in your pipeline system. Okay, another story. I've had a client tell me they just wanted the event, and yes, I've had many of these. They wanted to drink their water and then take a nap, and that was it. So all I could do was set up the platform for them, make their graphics for them, and then let them go with it. But when I get the call saying that it didn't work, and I'm like, what didn't work? And like, not too many people showed up. I'm like, how was your promotion? How was your repurposing that you didn't want me to help you with? Because they seriously thought the event was it. And yeah, that's not how events work. Again, events need before, during, and after. Yeah. Promotions really help people show up for your events, if you guys didn't know that. And, just because your event ends or you hit end stream, it doesn't mean the event is over, because there's plenty of repurposing and distribution to be done. And yes, you set that up on a scheduler. Okay. The fix the system. SaaS Events Revenue Audit. I map exactly where you're losing revenue. We fix it in 30 days. Come and audit or message me directly if you want help finding out where the leaks are in your events, because it's totally about the before, during, and after. And knowing who your target audience is, where your target audience hangs out, knowing 3 to 5 pain points of your target audience, having a great solution that target audience would want your help with, and then putting that message in the event, or put it in a quiz to gauge if your solution is actually helpful for that target audience. Put it in an ebook, see if people raise their hands like, yeah, I want to know more information about what you do, because those things are helpful. Okay, so now I got to tell you what's coming up next Tuesday. Oh, I also need to tell you one more thing, and that's if your webinar turning into pipeline, you don't have an event problem, you have a system problem. Yeah, so I hope you want more than driving that new car off the lot. I hope you take the time to learn about the car. That's why mechanics charge you a lot of money, because you ain't in the know. So what's coming up for next Tuesday? The SaaS Event Revenue Framework. And this is going to be your signature. I'm going to tell you about my signature event. And that's going to be it. So we're going to talk about attracting, capture, convert, nurture, and close. So hopefully that's a little teaser for you. So hopefully I'll see you again next Tuesday on the 10th. Okay, bye-bye for now.